And gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, to the last map, to some more rooftops and alleys. We are here on the container ship to finish off my self-discoveries on each and every map in this game so far, before the 1.3 update. Reason being, I already planned to share my discoveries about this game, um, about all that I found up to this point, and then the update came because I waited too long, and so now I'm filming my game not updated because I don't know what's going to be possible after it does get updated. And these self discoveries are from, I to this day, besides my own, have not watched any videos on this game whatsoever. Completely blind, figured it all out myself. I kind of wanted to flex this. I don't really need to prove anything, but I'll show you guys. I have the pigeon head. I don't know if that comes first. I got everything. Well, you see right there in the corner, I got 300 uh, feathers, which means I have done it all unless new stuff gets added. I'm not sure. I don't know what's all going to change. But yeah, I've seen no videos, so everything I found, this is all just what I found from my grinding and playing in the game. And I think is pretty cool because that usually doesn't happen, so I think that's exciting. That's pretty cool. And so it leads us here to this last map, the shipping container, to wrap it all up. And a pretty cool map as well. I mean, all the maps are pretty cool. I'm glad this game came with so much upon its release. Like, I truly am. I've showcased a lot of stuff. I don't know what's all going to change in this update, as I've already stated. I do hope we get new maps because, as I've showed my guide through all these, you play them enough and you find more and more discoveries the more you play. But sorry, I've been talking for so much, and my jaw is feeling it. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. But yes, you start kind of wanting. I mean, you explore and you find more, but like you start mastering all the maps, and you want some more, right? You want some more variation because people can be a little shovey, people can be a little crazy, and cause some chaos in this game. But you know what? You keep on rolling. That right there is the power point launch, as I like to call it. I don't think it has an official name. But it's useful. Sorry, I need to focus. I don't know what's happening right there. I did get into my showcase here on this last map here. Quite good. The shipping here, it is pretty cool. It's a little plain in some stuff. My main flaw with this level is when you fall and someone's above you, especially in like this sort of segment, then you have a long ways to go to get back. Fortunately, there is some spots that can kind of help you. I think that spot's gonna be there, or if you go down underneath to this segment, nah, right in between there. I'm gonna showcase that off too. But I was giving you a little overview. Let's get into my discoveries and my talk about this level to wrap up my day, as I am losing my voice now. How do I just go back to me? We'll go to the beginning. Everything I'll do will be self-traveled, and we'll get into the points right here. Bump, 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 bump. Go ahead and drop down, pitch. It's okay. Oh, dude, that kind of fall when you knee yourself in the face and knock out your own teeth or break your own nose with your knee. Craziness. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. There's quite a few spots in here that can be twist and turny. First of all, wall ejects, you need to know how to do them. They're really good for areas like this. Some quick climbing, some misdirection all the place. If it exists in this game, it can be wall ejected off of. Know that. But you may be wondering how to get to this top level. You've seen people do it maybe, or some stuff. I've seen people do it, and it's a little bit more challenging, but once figured out, it's pretty easy. It just takes a little bit of precision. Before I do that, I want to showcase a little helpful hint on some time trials, such as this one. Now, you don't may not know what the best move is here. Usually, I would recommend super power launch, point launch, super point launch. I've been saying this wrong this whole time. Um, but you cannot super point launch if there is no ledge to go over. So instead here, you just have to use I don't even know if you gotta use a little bit of adrenaline. Adrenaline's your best bet. It may not look like you can land this cleanly, but if you do perfect time it, you can in fact trick and land on your feet just fine. It just takes some perfect timing. It's a pretty quick input, but something to keep in mind that you can make those jumps smoothly. Now to show you guys how to get to the top, there is a few methods I've seen done. I'm going to show you what I find works and what I think is the easiest. I'm not sure how to do the other methods. They might be easier too. I don't know. But I'm going to show you how I learned, how I figured it out, and we'll go from there. So you can do it if you're the tagger person. I'm going to show you both ways. I might as well. The easy way is if you're not it or you don't have the flag, you can just hold, or if you do have the flag, you can just hold, jump like that. You're going to want a little bit of adrenaline here. Run, jump, give a couple twists. I kind of did that a little too slow. That's my apologies. Let's try that again. You guys see the vision now? Not everything can be as flawless as my one pole jump in the steel yard. One twist will do the trick. And you just gotta jump to this ledge and you grab here, and then you could shimmy around or do whatever else you want. You could slide around this entire thing, I'm pretty sure, if you wanted to. But if you're trying to get to the top layer, you just climb on up and bam, you're up here. You can explore it, no problem. It is all yours to explore. Now to get to the next layer, it's pretty easy. You gotta come to one of these gapped areas, go ahead and climb up, or if you jumped and launched up, then you're already lined up. Readjust yourself with a little emote pointing, jump, and easy pickings, you're there. Nice and easy. I tried to see if you could, this exists, right? So you can in fact wall eject off of it. Problem is they're super skinny. It takes some serious figuring out for that one. I can't believe that slid me all the way down. Don't worry, we'll climb back up. This is what takes so long. Since I'm down here, I may as well show the long method of wall ejects. Wall ejects, they usually, in big gaps, they go pretty far ways. You can climb going this method, and once you're high enough up, then you're set and you're good. So you can absolutely do it like that. What might be a little easier for this area as a little smaller one is jumping between these. It's definitely much faster, and then you can climb up right there. That's definitely the faster way. So there is options to recover faster if you are trying to, and then you'll end up back here. I'll take this opportunity to show if you're it, you can make this jump with a regular held X charge jump, and you can still make it. You just have to make sure you are like kind of aiming towards the middle, but also staying straight so you can grab it. And then you just run and you do your twist and you grab, and that's still normal. And then from this, you can still hold X, jump forward. Okay, let's give it another shot. No, my mistake. I'm misleading. You're going to have to turn, hold X, and then jump. There we go. Give a little bit of a run to your jump, so you're jumping straight into this, and then you can climb your way up, even if you are it. Even if you are tagged and you are it. So the next thing I want to show off is how can you get a little more difficult than here, since everybody knows this. Where's the next best spot? You could maybe try climbing up this. I really think that might be possible. It would just be super tough. I'm going to set my marker. Oh, it already is set. I want to see if it will even let you stand on this. Okay, you can't get higher than this, so don't waste your time trying to climb this. This is the max. You cannot get any higher than this. So we're going to set ourselves down now. But yeah, how do you get to a more difficult spot than this? And signs might point to this crane. You're like, But you see, it is fairly close. And I'm going to show you. There is two ways to get to it. You can jump from it from this bottom section. You know what? I'll showcase that one first. It only makes sense. You just need, it's okay. You're gonna jump off of this. You're not going to wall eject or nothing. You're gonna just slide and let your feet land. No precision landing or else you'll fall. Maybe we'll give it a shot. Run, jump, let yourself slide, no precision landing, and you are here on the crane on a different portion that is more difficult and time consuming to get to. And all this has collision. The wires do not have collision, but you can walk on this solid portion right here. Let me give you a little flip for pizzazz right here. A little careful wiggling because it's pretty easy to fall off here. Little jump will do. There it is. Readjust. Beautiful. And you can walk down the other side if so you wish as well. It's a nice little lookout spot. Takes some more skill to get to. Most people don't know you can climb to this crane. You can get on those cranes too, but not naturally. You can't do it without the pigeon because there's nothing else to climb up, and you cannot wall jump off the invisible wall barrier on the sides. Therefore, you cannot just use that corner to climb up your way there. I'm not so sure about the rest of these platforms. Let's find out together right now. If you really wanted to walk onto this platform, could you? And the answer is yes, could. Does it apply to all of them? I don't know. That's what happens with the precision landing. You'll have that result, and you can make it back to that platform from here as well. It's very easy. It's a simple jump. If you precision land, if you go off of this and you precision land, okay, I actually didn't precision land, but that's okay. We'll try again, or we won't because we'll fall down. It's okay. Pigeon, help us out. Help us out. We proved we can make it. You can precision jump there, and then if you precision land, you do not want to precision land because you will slip up on your feet or whatever. Precision landing on the entirety of the crane. I'm not sure about the thick parts, but at least the thin bars, and you will ragdoll. So you do not want to precision land when you make that jump there. The other way, you could also just do it from here. You can practically walk off, but you can just jump, let yourself slide down, no precision landing, and you are here on the crane, nice and easy. Now, if you want to go real out your distance and find another spot to go, you can get right there onto the very top. All it takes is a little charge jump, a little trick, and some adrenaline, and you are there. It is quite beautiful when put together. I'm going to show you right now. Twist, you can precision land on this one too, and that is a really cool discovery. Then you can do one more charge jump, get a little bit higher. Most people aren't going to think or know how to get to this upper layer of the crane. It is a new spot that people don't really think much of. You can probably get on those cranes over there. I haven't done that kind of experimenting, but it is possible. I just think this one's really cool. A lot of people kind of struggle to get to this upper level anyways, but much less to actually get up here and to know what you can and can't do. If you got to the crane and go up, people are going to think the precision land. They're not going to know. That's going to throw them off. That's some good knowledge to have. Give yourself some space with whatever mode you're playing. Some really good potential in all of that. And so lastly, pretty much what I want to show for this and all the remainder that I know is, first of all, you can land. I don't know if I can do this. I probably can. I'm a gamer. What am I talking about? I can do this. Let me show you guys. You can land on those little lips, separating those sections. Now, what use does it have to land on them? Absolutely none, pretty much. I mean, they're still fairly accessible, but you can, if you really want to, with a well-timed and positioned jump. I don't usually do this. I don't think this is that useful, but you can even do it without. Heck, am I even going to be able to prove this? You can do it without your guy ragdolling from the precision land. Why do you do that? There it is. That's cool. I was able to prove that. I'm backing up my words. So you can do that. It's an option. It's just not very practical. It's not very useful, I'll say, because everybody can get here. It's very open access. Like, might not be the best plan. I believe you can get up onto these ones though. Nope, you cannot. They're past the invisible wall. So do with that information what you will. I just really wanted to point out that in case you didn't see my the steel yard video I made, you can precision land to stop your striding. And so with this, it's easy. You can stride. You're going off this way. Someone's behind you. You just go right back, and you just go backwards that way if they don't ever stop you. But if they're lined up with your path, or you want them to kind of shake the trail, you can just precision land and just walk away, run off, and they're gonna keep going, finish off their trail, have to readjust, get some different distance. It is more useful in like the construction site in the steel yard, but it is still an option here. And then when you want to resume, you don't even need to run or anything. You can just hold your stride button and carry on with your business, go whatever direction you want. I think that is useful to know. And my very last thing before this all wraps up is, let's get myself to this container here. I just want to show a kind of a perfect jump that will kind of bamboozle people. It's kind of tough to pull off, but I think when done right, it works pretty good. We'll set this right here. It's off this green container. If you're just regular running and if you max jump, like right before you get to the edge, not the very, very edge, but like a little foot's length, just about before the edge, you should be perfect distance to that last bar there. And if you hold your stride button, you'll just launch yourself right over this to the other side. No ragdoll required or to be done. And if the other person doesn't know that exact perfect jump, so you're holding it, you get it, stride, absolutely beautiful. I nailed it first try. People that don't know the stride thing, or if they don't know when to jump, just a held X max jump. If you hold X for like a full second, that already charges it to max, and that is the max jump you're going to get. As you see right there, you can stride across these gaps. In case you didn't know, that is stride distance. But yes, that is, you hold X and you get all huckered down, and that is the max jump you will do if you do it just as I showed right there. You can carry on instead of getting stuck up there on that platform. I'm pretty sure you can also adrenaline run and then just clear this whole thing if you have the adrenaline, which is easier. But if you don't, or you want to be a little bit switch up to try to confuse people, then you can do that. Often when you're being chased, you're spamming your adrenaline to get as much distance as you can. So if you don't have some, that is a useful portion that I have found, that if you can do it perfectly as I did, it works out very well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, let me check my notes one last time. Top level, highest level, to the crane, to the tallest crane, and remember the stride stops. That is going to do it for these videos. Man, that was very fun, actually. It felt great informing this way, pouring out, showing all of what I've learned. I've actually nailed every point that I wanted, especially going back through and exploring. And we even found some new ones along the way, which is the glory of exploring. I'm telling you guys, the best bet, complete the time trials and the trick rushes first, and then do some exploring for yourself, because you never know what useful areas, what kind of maneuvering for stuff you will find. Remember your wall ejects, and remember your, can I do this from this angle? Remember your super point launches. Give you that ultra distance, ultra speed. It is great. For everyone that has watched these, thank you so much. We saved, this was the last one. This are all the maps. Unless we get a new one this update, I'm not sure. We're gonna see. If you guys like this, all engagement, likes, comments, subscribes is greatly appreciated. If let me know if you guys want to see more, if I should do some more discovery sequels on what I find, either on these maps or on future maps or other updates and whatever stuff, if I continue playing this game. We shall see. We shall see. But until then, thank you guys again so much for watching. Stay healthy, drink enough water, get enough sleep. Make sure you guys are taking care of all your business. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you were comfortable. Hope you had a great time. You're always welcome here on this channel. And until next time, take care of yourselves.